Hi, I'm Matt from Severne UK and I'm here to talk to you about the Dyno version 3 freewave board, which remains an unchanged model for 2022. So the Dyno, in all its generations, has always been an extremely popular model as they perform so well in typical UK conditions. They're a firm favourite here with us, myself and other staff members. We sell them quite often at our local spots and along the south coast. This version 3 is the best we've seen so far. So this model has been tweaked to give a bit more performance in steeper waves, but it still keeps the same fast and early planing characteristics that the older generations 1 and 2 had. This makes these boards extremely versatile. Coming in 5 different sizes, 2 different constructions, all of which we stock here in the UK, means there's a board in the range for anyone depending on your ability, whether you're an intermediate, you're still looking for a bit of stability and control, or you're an advanced sailor, maybe learning to loop. So you're looking for a fast board that's great for jumping around in the waves. These boards, they're designed to work with a range of sails, from wave sails like the Severne Blade, especially the Gator, and freeride sails like the Severne NCX. So the Dyno version 3 is even more versatile than the versions 1 and 2, as it's got a new outline and increased lift at the front, so it's able to handle steeper sections on waves without the nose diving and also catch less when sailing through big steep chop. The rocker is flatter and faster through the tail, and the entry rocker underneath has been tuned for the lowest possible angle of attack. This gives the boards maximum acceleration and comfort through chop while still allowing for enough nose lift for wave sailing. It's got a very parallel outline which reduces drag and increases stability. The overall width is reduced, which helps give these boards a smaller, more manoeuvrable feel. On the rail, the hard release edge at the tail of the board becomes progressively rounded and softer towards the front of the board, and the top of the rail becomes progressively higher through the forward sections to prevent the rails from catching. So underneath, these boards have got a really pronounced double concave with a deep V. This makes them really easy for rail-to-rail transitions, even on the larger sizes. At the front, there's a forward V which helps to cut through chop. It gives less impact and more comfort. We've seen this design on the Severne Foxes and we know it works really well. Around the tail, there's an increased V around the fins, which creates more rail rocker for better control through turns. The Dyno comes supplied as a thruster setup. It's got a centre power box and slot box for the side fins. There is some adjustment for tuning the side fins, so you can make the board looser by moving the side fins back or forward for more control. The fins supplied are these really nice black G10 fins, which are really stiff and strong, and they're really durable as well. The board also comes with 2 blanking plugs that you can fill in the sides if you wanted to sail the board as a single fin. So back on the deck, there's a mast rack with plenty of room for adjustment and the UJ. You've got really comfy, grippy foot pads. And you can either have 3 foot straps like this setup, which is more preferred for wave sailing, or there's a 4th back strap supplied, so you can have a double back strap setup. You can move the front straps outboard just for the more free ride blasting feel. The foot positioning has been well thought out. It's designed for comfort and to maintain responsiveness in both inboard and outboard setups. So compared to the Nano and the Pyro, the Dyno is a lot faster. This has got a faster, flatter rocker. It gives for much earlier planing as the volume is distributed slightly further back, and it's got a much lighter feel. Compared to the Fox, it's more manoeuvrable. It's got more rocker and finer rails. The board's more compact and it's much better for jumping and playing around in waves. So if you don't sail all that often and the conditions where you sail are a bit variable, then these boards are right in their element as they're just so versatile. If you're looking to step down from a freeride board to something more playful and can't decide between a dedicated wave board or a free wave board, then I'd definitely be steering you towards one of these. They just offer so much performance to push hard in waves. They're exciting to sail, yet they don't take away the stability and the control that you need to keep up your current level, and you can still enjoy the comfort and user friendliness that a free wave board can give you. So for me personally, I'd usually take out either the 85 litre or 95 litre as a big board. As I'm quite a small rider, these 2 sizes are great for bump and jump when I need more volume, more speed and earlier planing than I'd get from a dedicated wave board. And also for float and ride conditions when I need a board that will catch waves really early and that I can comfortably sail off the plane and upwind easily. I've only sailed them in the thruster setup as they come. It's always worked really well for me. I've never really felt the need to swap around any of the fins supplied. I've sailed these dynos in logo high waves at Bigbury, which is my local beach, and also on flat water lakes, just for a bit of free ride and freestyle. And working well in both of these conditions for me just sells this board as a perfect all-rounder. For more information on these boards, please check out UK coach Simon Bornhoft, as he's done a whole series on the setup, the tuning and performance guides for the dynos. They're all available on Severne's main website, which I'll link to below. Windsurf magazine also wrote a really good review on the 105 litre, so make sure you check that out. I'll add a link below to that as well. So the premium carbon construction, which is the red version here, starts at £1,999. Please contact your local Severne retailer for pricing and availability. We stock all the sizes. There will be a link to our dealer map below. If you've got any questions on the dyno or any of the boards you can see behind me, please get in touch via the comments below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for watching.